What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only and does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have another week of price action for BABA, and what did we do? Not much. It looks like it's just trending down very slowly, kind of just sideways for the most part, but it's still trending down. It has a downward bias to it. You can see the downtrend right here. So this looks like more of a corrective move than a actual downtrend, so maybe we will get eventually that second leg up, but the lower and lower we go, the more and more invalidated it gets and the less the move up could be. You can see if we do make that leg up from here now, that the target for BABA would be at the 134 level, but I don't know if they want to do that anymore. They would have done it before, so it looks like we just might continue to trend lower to test the lows one more time, maybe create some type of double bottom. We could be just doing some type of reversal pattern like that. There was this previous downtrend right here, and normally when we get a breakout side of the channel, we retest the lows. However, if you look closer, you can see that that red bar that marked the very low of BABA in this downtrend, usually when we get that breakout side of the channel, we normally don't get the retest of the lows, but it is also possible that we do go back to retest the lows and make a new one. So it could be, so BABA could be doing something like that if we don't get this second leg up. But it looks, as the weeks progress, it looks more and more likely that they might just continue lower because they would have made that second leg up by now. So we might get a retest of these lows, and then from there we need to reevaluate what BABA wants to do. If I zoom in on the chart, you can see that the downtrend is still intact and the bears are leading the market. That fits pretty nicely right there against the price action. And also, if you look closer, you can see that there was a bounce from the support side of the channel. As you can see here previously, there was a bounce here and a bounce here. Price action broke through it, came back inside the channel and bounced one more time right here on the support side of the channel. So there's a possibility that BABA might find some type of support here and continue to trend higher, probably to make this measured move up, maybe to fill in this gap, and maybe even eventually to get a break outside of this channel, because we had a break outside on this side. So that's the possibilities that could play out. As of right now, it's hard to tell where it wants to go, but I'm more bullish than bearish, just because we are in need of a dire correction. Like, this thing just continues to trend lower and lower without a major correction up. You can see previously that the only big correction in this downtrend was back here in early January, February of this year, and other than that, we've just been going sideways or just going up just a little bit. You know, this isn't that big. So now we need something that's like huge. You know, usually you do get bigger corrections in a downtrend. You know, we might get something way back here or something. So BABA is definitely in need of that, and the lower and lower we go, the more and more likely it is that we will get something like this. We just gotta wait. You can see that pretty much since this entire month we've been trading around that 120 level. So one whole month's worth of price action is just nothing, you know. So it takes a while for the price to progress because there's no trading on weekends. So you only have about 20 days of market open in a month, maybe a couple more than that. But so there's not a lot of trading days in a month. So it's pretty much just a waiting game for BABA. It might take a couple months to get back up here. You know, we never know. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Show you guys one more thing. Show you guys a Fibonacci retracement. I think these are pretty cool to see where prices can go if it does retrace back. So at the minimum, if we do get a bigger retracement soon, we could hit the 160 level. That would be the 236, 23.6% retracement back to the 158 level, and that would be right where the gap is. So BABA starts correcting, we could hit there. But normally in this big trend, we could see a 38 to 50% retracement, and that's back here at the 180 level, high 180s, or even at the 200 level. So I can see that happening too. So we just gotta wait and see. I'm expecting a bigger correction sooner than later. Maybe BABA just wants to try trade sideways for a longer term, maybe a couple of months, something like that, before doing it. But either way, I'm still expecting that bigger correction. There's nothing really fundamentally wrong with this company. It's just been hammered down this past year, but I still expect a reversal. So that's the bullish case. The bearish case is still strong but diminishing the lower and lower we go, just because the profit factor decreases the lower and lower you go, because there is a cap to how low it can go, just based on people holding the stock and not wanting to sell. Like, there's gonna be a level where people will not let the price drop, just because it's a great company. But we can still see lower lows in the future. Like I said, we could see a retest of these previous lows back at the 110 level, and then from there maybe we'll get a bounce, or we might just hit all-time lows, and that's where we might get that reversal around that $58-$60. But I don't think we're going to reach there as of right now. It doesn't look like it. I'm still more bullish, leaning on the bullish side at these price levels, but we need to reevaluate the price if it continues to drop lower and lower. But if price action does reach these lows, then I think definitely we'll get that reversal. But I don't know. I don't think prices will get there as of right now. I'm still sticking to the bullish case just because we are oversold pretty much. I'm expecting a much bigger correction, at least within the next couple of months, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and wrap this chart analysis on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for BABA, and you can see that this week's candle close was a doji. You can see that the price is traded up, traded down, but closed right in the center of the bar. So that's the indecision bar, and it's a doji. So it looks like, I think I mentioned this in my prior analysis, that if we get 3 bars and one of them is a doji like last week, then we are possibly inside of a trading range. And this week pretty much hit the nail on the head that we are just moving sideways, and we are stuck within these bounds at the 112 level, and it looks like the 126 level. So I could drag this down just a little bit, but I'll leave it up here because we might see that pullback up there. So we could just be trading sideways like this. You can see that we are trading sideways at a critical point in the market. You can see that it was at the breakout level that BABA did back in 2017, and it was at the prior high of 2014. So we are testing this support level, possible support level, and we are consolidating near it. So that could be a sign that we might reverse. Is the uptrend still intact that BABA did? Doesn't look that great, but it's not that bad either. You can see that there was this uptrend that BABA was inside of. We had a break outside the channel, but not a retest of the prior highs, because it's not guaranteed. Let me get rid of this channel that I just accidentally drew. So I'm gonna do a Fibonacci retracement from the lows to the highs, and you can see that we are right at the 78.6% retracement. So this is a very big retracement in a trend. Normally a good trend will get about a 50% or even a 61%. That's usually, they call it the golden pocket, the golden ratio, before prices will reverse. So 78% is a big retracement. It is still possible that we might reverse from here, but usually don't want to see that in a trend. And if we just start trending lower and lower, then we might just be in a range, a bigger range. Maybe something like this. Let me go to the monthly chart. just real quick to show you guys what I'm talking about. You can see that maybe BABA might be just trading sideways in a big range. If that's the lows, that's the highs, that's the midline, then we might just target the lows and then go back to the highs and lows. So we might do something like that. It's just a waiting game. Like I said, it takes a while for the price action to develop. You can see that the 1 month's price action was just really nothing. It was just a little bit, just a blimp, you know, for all this move down here. So it's just very small, and it's just a waiting game. But eventually, I'm still bullish on BABA. I think it's still a great company, and the technicals are probably going to start to turn soon, and it doesn't look bad right now, but just a waiting game. So that's all I have for BABA. I'll probably see you guys next week on BABA again. Thank you for stopping by, and one last thing. Merry Christmas to all my followers and viewers. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also, share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.